Welcome everyone. I am Dr. M. Mehta, Professor of Physics, Government E. Raghavendra Rao Postgraduate Science College, Bilaspur. This lecture covers the introduction of operation amplifier, its basic structure through block diagram. We also see the brief description of each stages of operation amplifier. Thereafter, we will take some important electrical parameters of operational amplifier and also see its equivalents. As we know that an operational amplifier is a high gain direct coupled differential amplifier and is capable to amplify even a zero frequency signal. Ideally, its bandwidth is infinite. It is a versatile device because it can be used to amplify AC and DC signals both, and not only used as amplifier, but it is capable to perform mathematical operations. That's why it is named as operational amplifier. Some mathematical functions that it can perform are addition, subtraction, multiplication, integration, etc. It can also solve the quadratic equation. Further, it can be used as an oscillator. It is used to construct all types of filter like high pass filter, low pass filter, different orders filters, Butterworth filters, etc. It is also used to construct function generator like square wave generator, triangular wave generator, sawtooth generator. It is also used to construct D to A converter, that is digital to analog converter, and analog to digital converter. And there are many more applications of operational amplifier. It consists of one or more differential amplifiers and buffer amplifier. Therefore, we can say that it is a multi-stage amplifier. There are 4 stages of this amplifier. We can represent it by a block diagram shown here. The first stage is input stage. The input stage is the dual input balanced output differential amplifier. This stage generally gives most of the voltage gain of the amplifier and also establishes the input resistance of the amplifier. It provides a high CMRR. CMRR means common mode rejection ratio. A high CMRR helps to reduce the noise at the output and also helps to reduce the effect of changes in temperature, change in supply voltage. The next stage is also a differential amplifier, but it is single-ended differential amplifier. This intermediate state is directly coupled to the input. The net effect of 2 differential amplifier stages is to achieve a very large gain and also a large CMRR. This stage is driven by the output of the first stage. Because direct coupling is used, the DC voltage of the output of intermediate stage is well above the ground potential. Therefore, in general, the level translator, that is the shifting circuit, is used after the intermediate stage. It is used to shift the DC level at the output of the intermediate stage downwards to zero voltage with respect to the ground. So the third stage is an amplifier which is emitter follower. It is used as a buffer. An emitter follower is an amplifier which has very high input impedance and low output impedance. Though the emitter follower does not contribute to the overall voltage gain of its own, it still tries to retain high gain of the earlier amplifier stage. The final stage is usually a push-pull complementary amplifier output supplying capable of. This output stage increases the output voltage swing and raises the current supplying capability of operation amplifier. A well-designed output stage also provides low output resistance. Here you can see the working of different stages of the amplifier. This is the symbolic diagram of operational amplifier. Here V1 is non-inverting input and V2 is inverting input. If you provide the signal at V1 by keeping V2 ground, you will get the same wave shape, that is in phase with the input. And if you apply the input at V2, that is inverting input state in terminal, then the output will be the out of phase of the input. Now we will see the electrical parameters of operation amplifier. Here some important electrical parameters are discussed. First is the input offset voltage. The input offset voltage is the voltage that must be applied between the two input terminals of operation amplifier to null the output. Second one is input offset current. Input offset current is the difference between the currents into the two input terminals. It should be as small as possible. Next parameter is input bias current. Input bias current is the average of the DC bias currents that flow into two input terminals of the operational amplifier. Next comes offset voltage range. It is the range of common mode voltages over which the offset specification applies. This determines the degree of matching between inverting and non-inverting terminals. The next is CMRR, common mode rejection ratio. It is the ratio of the differential voltage gain to the common mode voltage gain. Ideally, this value of CMRR must be infinite so that common mode noise voltage will be zero. Large signal voltage gain. It is defined as the ratio of the output voltage to the differential input voltage. Ideally, it should be infinite. Output voltage swing indicates the values of positive and negative saturation voltages of the operation amplifier. For a given VCC and VEE, the output should not exceed these values. Slew rate is most important factor of operational amplifier. Slew rate is the maximum rate of change of output voltage per unit time and measured in volt per microsecond. It shows how quickly the output of operational amplifier can change with the change in input frequency. Ideally, it must be infinite. Gain bandwidth product is the bandwidth of operational amplifier when the voltage gain is unit, that is 1. It should as large as possible. We need equivalent circuit to analyze the operational amplifier. It is useful in analyzing the basic operating principles. It is also used observing the effect of feedback arrangements. Here you can see the Thevenin equivalent of operational amplifier. You see this output voltage, it is A into VID. VID is the difference input voltage. Large voltage gain is A. Ri is the Thevenin equivalent input resistance and Ro is the Thevenin equivalent output resistance, and differential input, as I said, is VID, can be obtained from the data sheet. So this is the equivalent circuit through which we can analyze the operating conditions and operating principles of operation amplifier. Thank you very much. Keep yourself fit. Stay at home. Thank you. Thank you very much.